Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak B'rash. Double honors unto the elders, apostles of Grand Millstone. The elders of Grand Millstone, and of course, peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, to the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, serving him in truth and sincerity. So coming back with another lesson through spirit. This lesson will be based off of this article right here, of course, from nationalnews.com. It says Microsoft patents portents, or it says Microsoft patent portents a future of hackable humans wired for control. As you can see, this picture of Microsoft right here. So to get into this article, it says Microsoft's latest innovation in computer science seeks to computerize the human body, and the system will be able to collect intimate information from the body for surveillance and data analysis, and ultimately for remote controlling people. It says people's behaviors and thoughts by computerizing the human body and digitizing every impulse, motive, and behavioral pattern. Humans become hackable creatures whose perception can be controlled through emotional and sensory stimulus transmitted directly back to them. Yeah, man, from the elder apostles, a great millstone, and elders on down. Well, we've been teaching this, man. So it says patent US 6754472B1 lays out Microsoft's plans for using humans as an apparatus for distributing power to devices coupled to the human body by using the human body as a power source and connecting people to peripheral devices. Microsoft can turn the human body into a computer network. Yeah, and that's what they want, man. They want they want everybody to be linked up. Not only, have they given us smartphones and computers and basically all this technology, it got cameras on them, microphones on them. Hey, they want to have more control. They want to have more surveillance over you, more tracking. It says corporations can then extract data and stimulate human senses, all while exposing the internal organs and cellular systems to EMFs. As the body becomes computerized, corporations can then communicate messages and use official narratives to guide people's behavior. By providing a constant stream of data, humans will be controlled by the very devices that are coupled to their computerized body. As the technology advances, these power and communication signals may be transmitted from one body to another through touch. So yeah, it's obviously a lot to read, man, but I wanted to get to the point. I said this invention will now require the use of wearable devices that have a direct interface. Yeah, it's not going to be something on the surface of your skin, like, I don't know, like a tattoo or something. You got some jakes. You got some people who teach that. Or the mark is just a brand on the surface of your skin. Nah, this thing, as we can read, it says this invention can also include multiple wearable microchips that do not have a direct interface. Yeah, so that's probably the only time I'm going to say that word because, they're taking down brothers' videos. But as you can see, the micro C-hip, hey, they want to put that, within everybody's body. It's not going to be a wearable device as if you can take it off and whenever you want. Nah, man, this thing, they don't want you to take this thing off. That's why they're going to try to implant it within your body. So it's going to be difficult to take out. And once you take that thing, man, hey, it's over for you. Let's go ahead and get Revelation chapter 13 and 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And yeah, we already know Esau, the so-called white man. He's the one really who runs the beast, right? The beast is composed, or It's made up of the EU and NATO. That's what the beast is, the EU and the NATO, which are all what? Edomite nations. So it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Yeah, and the image of the beast represents Esau's system, which ultimately goes back, what? To the ancient Roman Empire. That's what it's heavily inspired off of. But we already know that Esau wants to transition into, that ultimate system, which is the NWO. So it's going to come to a point where if you don't bow down to this NWO, which is going to have many laws in place and a lot of mandates, including the implementation, as we're about to read right here. It says, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Yeah, and this mark it's not a spiritual mark, it's a physical mark. Because when you get that word from mark within this verse, Revelation chapter 13 and 16, it goes in the Greek, which is charagma. The Greek word for mark within this verse is charagma, which means something physical, a physical stamp, something that's put into your skin by incision. You can go ahead and get that word. Well, let's go ahead and get it real quick. Getting in the Blue Letter Bible, you go to interlinear, you go to the word mark, and you get this word charagma, which means what? A stamp and a printed mark. Of the mark stamped on the forehead or right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Yeah, by the way, Antichrist is not just one person. The Antichrist really is a spirit that's upon many people. So if you have the spirit, ultimately if you're against Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, if you're against Yahweh Shai, man, then you are an Antichrist. We already know Esau, the so-called white man, he's automatically an Antichrist. And keep in mind, when I say so-called white man, you're going to have people, hey, the majority so-called white people are Edomites, but you're going to have, you're actually going to have Israelites, which Israelites consists of the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Latinos, but our people have been scattered amongst these other nations, according to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 64, meaning that they're going to have the appearance of these other nations, including you have Israelites that has what's so-called white skin. That's through them being scattered amongst these other nations, their forefathers taking wives, of the heathen. But again, what you are is determined by your lineage. So of course, but Esau is a so-called white man, but not all Edomites are going to have so-called white skin. But again, we know that the majority of them are. That's through history. We link that up, man. Those are the people who show, the most hatred towards our people. So, don't be simple. Because one time I had some simple Christian come up on my comment board, but to stay on point, it says of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge are the followers of the Antichrist. Exactly. Yeah, so the mark also says the mark branded upon horses, thing carved, sculpture, graven work. Yeah. And it also says a scratch or etching, so it's going to be etched into your skin. It's going to be carved into your skin. We already know this micro C-hip, this implant is going to be put into your skin, or Esau's going to try to put it into your skin by using a needle. You can go ahead and look that up. But basically, micro C-hip implanting, and you'll get videos of that. Basically, they put it in a small little needle, the things as big as a grain of rice, and they inject it into your skin, for those people who get it. That's why, hey, there's a judgment for those who take this thing, according to Revelation chapter 14. Ultimately, you're going to receive that second death, you're going to receive that death through fire, which is going to occur within Babylon Great during the nuclear destruction, the lake of fire. The lake of fire isn't speaking about spiritual hell, because there's no such thing as a spiritual hell. The lake of fire is speaking about the nuclear destruction that would take place on Babylon Great, which is America. So going back to the article, it says, instead, these micro C-hips can be used as relays across the body, collecting and transmitting data, power, and information to the user. In one example, earrings could be used to measure the person's pulse rate, or they could deliver sound to the ear using a cell phone stored in the person's pocket. And by the way, I did look up this patent. And it does say expired status, expired lifetime. But hey, without a doubt, man, Esau is going to renew all this, man. It's just to show you what they're planning for. Why would this be even patented in the first place if they're not going to implement it eventually? And anyways, the scriptures say that they're going to implement this, man. According to, again, Revelation chapter 13 and 16. To get back to Revelation chapter 13 and 16, it says, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Yeah. Goes on to say in the next verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had a mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Yeah, so it's going to come to a point where if you don't have it, Esau is going to make it where you can't buy anything within society. You won't be able to buy or sell. You're not going to be able to pay your bills, go to the store, have a job. Nothing, man. You're not going to be able to buy anything, go to a restaurant within society unless you have this implant. And then it's going to come to a point where if you don't bow down, if you don't ultimately bow down to the image of the beast, the NWO, which in order to be part of this NWO, you're going to need this micro C-hip. You're going to be killed. Because Esau already knows a lot of people are going to, try to come up, try to start their own thing, basically by, becoming self-sufficient so they don't have to rely upon the government. Hey, at that point, man, Esau's already going to have his martial law. And if you don't take that, he's going to present it to you. Hey, if you don't take this and you're going to be put down on the spot, he's going to send out, again, his martial law. Scriptures say how he's going to be like a madman, sparing none. But Esau won't be able to lay hands upon the elect of the nation of Israel unless the Lord allows it. But you're going to have a lot of Israelites, many elect Israelites that are delivered. And Esau won't even be able to lay a finger upon them. So it says, so the point is, man, they want to put this in your body. Not only will it have the ability to buy or sell, it's going to be the only way of buying and selling very soon. Esau is going to be able to do more with it. It's not just going to be something just for buying and selling. It's also going to be literally something else to connect to your body, connect to your mind. As we read, it's going to be able to control you by control your emotions and stimulate your thoughts. Hey, Esau's planning for all that. We see how that Neuralink, basically they have influence. If you look at those tests on those monkeys, they have the Neuralink. You can see how they're able to influence what the monkey does. So hey, if you don't think that's coming, man, because hey, Esau doesn't want. You have a lot of people waking up right now, and Esau has done a lot of deception with his media and his history and his propaganda and just all this deception and lies that's within society to keep you away from the truth. Esau has done a lot of that, but hey, Revelation chapter 11 in Revelation 8 through Revelation 11 verse 8 through verse 11. you're gonna get how Esau's, basically the Israelites have been waking up, and Esau scared. Fear fell upon those that saw them, basically paraphrasing, because a lot of Israelites have been awakened to the truth again. So ultimately, Esau wants to put this thing in your body so you can have control over your mind, control over your thoughts, what you think. Again, because Esau wants to, sorry, with us Israelites, he wants to put this thing, he wants to direct this thing to our people first and foremost. Why? So our connection to the Lord is, completely severed. So it says, as more personal data is collected from the person's body, it can be processed by AI systems and used for predatory or nefarious purposes. All the surveillance can be used to further control people's behavior, purchasing habits, political affiliations, etc. Yeah, so hey man, we already know it's coming. They already spend, million or billions of dollars on advertisements. Imagine them being able to put into your mind, the things to buy. Let's say a company pays basically another company so that go ahead and advertise this product. Go ahead and put this in their mind for 1 month. To buy this product. Blah, 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 and we'll pay this amount. And hey, who knows? It says Bill Gates recently spoke with OpenAI CEO Sam Altman about using AI to solve the problem of polarization, to stop the spread of misinformation. Of course, AI could be engineered to control speech and oppose lies as facts. This is already happening. The information consumed by people is already heavily monitored and controlled. The masses' decisions are already heavily influenced by target marketing, newsfeed preferences, and censorship schemes devised by Silicon Valley and the global elite. The global elite, of course, referring on to the elite international bankers. They control all the money in the world, and they have a lot of influence and power over the earth. Which, by the way, the Lord has given them the power. Because ultimately, the Lord's controlling everything. The Lord, wants this to happen. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. It says people's behaviors and thought are already being engineered by AI systems and feedback loops that keep people in a zombie, consumerist, dumbed down state. Yeah, because you can use certain AI systems like ChatGPT, and although you can get a lot of information from it, it's a lot of things that it completely, it's a lot of things that it completely lies about. That it just keeps hidden. Because at the end of the day, it's Esau's AI system. Like it or not, computer systems and information networks are already being weaponized to control people in an echo chamber that further brainwashes them. As humans become more connected to and adopt Microsoft's technology, they will only be made more subservient with only an illusion of autonomy, original thought, and individuality. So, hey, man, this is what's coming. Apple's probably going to release something similar, and all these other big companies. So yeah, to finish this article off, it says, macro CHIPs, you can see the word right there, the size of sand grains can be developed for human surveillance. Micro CHIPs, the size of a grain of sand, are being deployed to interface with the humans and landscapes to monitor human activity and analyze the environment. Scientists at Northwestern University developed a flying micro CHIP that is about the size of a grain of sand, or the size of a grain of sand. This micro CHIP travels through the air and spins like a helicopter. The researchers believe that these micro CHIPs can be deployed as wireless electronic devices for environmental monitoring, population surveillance, disease management, and can be used for other applications that demand coverage over expensive spatial scales. So the future that Microsoft envisions is available. And ultimately, man, the elite international bankers envision this, man. These companies simply are being told what to do, and they are with it as well, because these companies are getting a lot of money. And hey, at the end of the day, man, well, small hats control these companies. Amalekites control these companies, and that's what they want. The global elite control these big companies. These CEOs are just really just frontmen. And it says, and humans will slowly be merged into a computerized state. Whether that comes with or without our consent remains to be seen, but the conveniences offered by these technologies and the promise of a more connected life of safety and security is usually enough to coax compliance. This is why breaking free from data collection systems, computerized surveillance, the hacking of our cells, the target marketing, the information feedback loops, and the digital dopamine rushes is essential. Yeah, and hey, again, that's a lot of stuff to read within this article. But the point is they want you to merge with technology. They want to have instant access to your body, instant access to your thoughts, to your mind, and again, be able to control it. As we know, it says in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 4, or the start of 3, it says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Yeah, and that falling away, of course, was us being destitute from the truth, us not having the truth, and us really, losing the truth. It says, in that man of sin, speaking about his Israelites, it says, in that man of sin be revealed. Yeah, and that man of sin are the Edomites. Esau is being revealed, man. The so-called white man, he's being revealed for all the things that he has been doing on planet Earth for centuries. The son of perdition, it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called power, or that is worship. Says, or that is worship. So he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. And that's the mindset that Esau has. He opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called power, or the Most High. So as you can see, Esau thinks himself to be above the Lord himself, because, again, hey, Esau has been given a lot of power, the power to rule over the earth with a sword, the fatness of the earth to do in heaven. And he has a power, to have this control of the society, which, again, really, this control is really just an illusion, man. This control that Esau has, because, again, the Lord is the one controlling everything, man. He's just using Esau to, again, to bring these things to pass. Hey, the Lord controls everything, man. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua is the ultimate director. So it says, or that is worshipped. So he as the Most High, or it says, so he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. So that's Esau's mindset, man. He literally thinks himself to be the Most High, because, again, he has all this power, in over surveillance, and, he has all this surveillance and tracking and monitoring setup within society. So what? The song with the elite international bankers, man, Esau thinks themselves literally, man, to be the Most High. We already know that they worship Satan. They get their power from the left-hand side. So yeah, it says, remember ye not, for this is verse 5, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 5. It says, Remember ye not that when I was with you, or when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and know ye what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And Esau is being revealed right now for the mystery of iniquity that he has been working on this planet Earth. It says, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spear of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Yeah, so Esau is being revealed right now, currently, man, and he has been being revealed. All the wickedness and perverseness that he has been doing on planet Earth, man, he's being revealed. And we'll start with Elder Abu Bivens from 1969 up until now, of course, to the other, the elder apostles of Grand Millstone. They've been out there for decades now. What the truth has been going out there, and Esau has been being exposed. Our people have been waking up. A lot of truth is getting out there. So the wicked is, without a doubt, is being revealed. It says, whom the Lord shall consume the spear of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And many scriptures that speak about the Lord coming back to take down Esau. Scriptures speak about how, since Esau has had a perpetual hatred against Israel, the Israelites, well, the Lord's going to come back into judgment for that, to destroy him. Go ahead and read Isaiah chapter 63. Literally, what the scriptures say, how the Lord's going to come back, and his garments will be dyed. Or yeah, how does it go? It goes Isaiah chapter 63. How they'll come back with dyed garments from Basra. Paraphrasing, the amount of bloodshed and death that the Lord will cause upon the planet Earth when he comes back. Because people think that the Lord's going to come back again, to save everybody. Nah, man, the Lord's only coming back to save the elect of the nation of Israel. And the Lord will take down these other nations. Go ahead and read Revelation chapter 2, 26 on down. Revelation chapter 19. It goes into how the Lord would completely destroy these other nations and rule over these other nations with the rod of iron, giving us, the saints, the rod of iron to rule over these other nations. So yeah, I believe that's the point. Don't want to make the lesson too long. The point is, we already know what Esau is coming with. We're simply just relaying the message, man. We have been pushing this out for a long time. Don't take this macro C hip. Why? Because it's a mark of the beast. This implant, this RFID implant, is the mark of the beast. And really, it's going to fully become the mark of the beast when, again, it's implemented. When you're able to, you are actually able to buy or sell with this. If you go to certain stores and stuff, and of course, it has, which most stores already have it. They have the electronic penman reader. And there's videos of people are literally already buying stuff, with making purchases with that macro implant, this RFID implant. So hey, don't take this implant, because again, it's a mark of the beast, and the judgment is written for those who take it. The Lord said in Revelation chapter 3 and 10, because we have kept the word of his patience. Well, let's go ahead and get it real quick to end it off. Revelation chapter 3 and 10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. In the hour of temptation, and then, by the way, this is read a letter, this is Yahweh Shai speaking. In the hour of temptation is when Esau will implement this mark of the beast. He's gonna, when he mandates it, not only he implements it, but he mandates it within society. That's our hour of temptation, because you literally won't be able to do anything within society unless you have it. That's going to be a great temptation for many people, and many people will fall for it. But what? It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So ultimately, the elect Israelites will keep the word of the Lord's patience, meaning stay in the truth, serve the Lord, endure until the end, resist these temptations and evil. And the Lord will put the spirit on them to resist this great temptation that's coming, man. Because again, Esau's coming with a lot of stuff, a lot of temptation, ultimately to put you to death, to cast you out, or to make you an outcast within society. You won't be able to bow or sell. A lot of temptation is coming, but what? The Lord's going to keep us from the temptation, man. But the Lord has the ability to feed us and to provide us with food and shelter and all that. That's why we don't fear any of that, because at the end of the day, the Lord controls everything. Esau doesn't control the world. And really, Esau doesn't even control his own society. The Lord controls all that. Esau doesn't determine, whether or not if we eat or if we have a roof over our heads or... Hey, man, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua determines that. So it says, which shall come upon all the world to try them to dwell upon the earth. So the point is that this great temptation will come upon the world, but the Lord will keep this temptation from, this hour of temptation from his servants. So the point is to resist. It's Motb. Don't take it, man, because again, the judgment is written for those who take it in Revelation chapter 14. Ultimately, you taking part of that lake of fire that will take place upon Babylon Great within America, which the lake of fire is a nuclear destruction that will occur. And the scriptures also speak about the second death. So, Lord's will, you brothers out there, Edfad, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashem Akakudash Brakathum, Shalom.